All right. MC with Tech. Back with another video. This time doing a video about tech that's in your car. So I'm going to go through the backstory of why I'm doing this video and why I thought it would be an interesting video to do, and see if you enjoy it, see if you like it. So before we get started, let me give a shout out to my son for his clothing label, Legendary Angels. He's trying to get the brand to grow. You can find a link in the description. Hey, if you like the shirt, tie-dye, red and black, you can click the link, go into his website, order you one for yourself, for your family, for your children, your girl, your man. Hey, help support him, help get things started for him. He's an entrepreneur trying to get it going. So let's get into the video. So first of all, let me get into the backstory of why I bought this device. So about a week ago, I went to the store, ran to the store, was coming out of the store after I took my visit to the store, and my check engine light popped on. And I noticed two other lights. My ABS light was on and my traction control light was on. So I turned the car off, turned it back on, it went away. So I went home, thought nothing of it, because sometimes you get things that just fire off when it comes to a car. And so I went in the house, came back out, for a few hours later, decided to go back to the store, do something else and get something else, and it came back on. I was like, man, what, really? So on my way back home, I decided to stop by AutoZone and asked them to check the check engine light. So they checked it, and I had a couple faults and codes that went off, and they stayed on. So I asked them, could they clear it? And they said they don't do that. And so what he did was he suggested that I take the negative battery cable off, and for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, maybe even an hour, let everything reset, see if it come back on. So I did that, and I created more problems. So let me go to that. So once I hit the back, got the battery back connected, I didn't pay it any attention. I hooked everything back up. The codes were still there. And I just went in the house, said I'm not going to deal with it. It got kind of late in the afternoon. Plus, I got this boot on my foot. I'm not going to be under the car and do anything. So the next morning, I went back out, went to hit my key fob, and got nothing. Nothing was working. So nothing was working. To make a long story short, I had blew about 3 or 4 fuses when I hooked that battery back up. And I did everything right. I took the negative off. I only messed with the negative, but for some reason, I blew some stuff. And so the next day, I ended up replacing, like I said, 3 or 4 fuses, got my test light out, got it together. But the reason why I decided to make the video, because I was thinking like, man, why can't the guy at AutoZone just clear the codes for me? And I guess it's against their policy. So I decided to look up OBD2 scanner myself and see how much it costs, because I was going to rent it from him, and they do rent them. And I think he said like $50, but you get that $50 back if you want you bring the tool back, or it could have been $80. But I didn't want to do all that. So I looked it up and found out I bought my own. So we're doing an unboxing today. I bought my own OBD2 sensor scan tool, diagnostic scan tool, and I paid only $25 for it. So I always say this as a consumer. We are consumers, and a lot of these businesses, they just get down on us. This literally cost me $25. It tests your battery. It's going to erase the codes if your codes pop off, and you can scan it and you can get the reading just like you would at AutoZone. Now, one thing, I don't know what it do, because I just bought this for $25. And I could have bought a high-end one, but I just needed something to read my codes. So I bought this one. I wanted to see if you can plug it up to your computer. Do you have to buy a different cord? And you might have to do it, because that's what they do. They just took it and plugged it into your computer, and your computer printed it out. But this has a screen on it, and it'll give you the same reading, and you don't have to do all that. You can write it down. But I just wanted to do an unboxing and review on this, and I'm going to show you how it is in the car, because the codes are still on the car. Because I had that malfunction, and I decided I wasn't going to get under the car because I'm wearing this boot from tearing my Achilles, I decided I'm going to take it to the shop. I have a warranty on the car. Let them handle everything. I'm not going to get under there because I am a do-it-yourselfer type cat, but I'm going to let them handle it and go from there. Here's the video. Okay, so let me get my unboxing tool out, and so we're gonna cut that across the top, and it's gonna review what the scanner looks like. We're gonna top the paper to the side. So this is what the OBD2 sensor look like, and this is a universal sensor. It's AD100 OBD2 scan tool, and this is what it looks like. And so on the back side of the box, you're going to get the model number, the size of it, the volts, the working volts, 9 to 18 volts, and then the amperage, and then you're going to get the code read. Then you're going to get it reads codes, clear codes, live data stream, freeze frame data, O2 sensor test, an evap system test, a DTC lookup, and it has IM readiness. So this is how the box look. On the back of it, check engine light, the support protocol system, and the lag. So it has that on there, and so let's get this unboxed. I never thought about really buying one, so let's get it unboxed. So you're gonna get your booklet, and everything that you're gonna be able to do will be in the manual. So this is something you keep, you don't throw this away. And this is gonna be your scan tool. And you got your box. You're gonna take that, close it up, slide it to the side. And so it has a pretty long cord on it. So as you can see, the length of the cord. And so in order for me to show you how this works, I'm gonna have to hook it up to my car, because like I said, the codes are still on in my vehicle. And I was happy that that has still happened, that I ordered this while the codes were still on there, and didn't have a chance to get the car to the shop. I couldn't actually take it to the shop right away because my wife is out of town. We just had a grandbaby, so she's out of town, and she wanted to be there for the birth. So I was kind of like stuck, didn't want to be without a vehicle. So until she gets back, that's one reason why I'm waiting to do the video and to take it to the shop. So, or not to do the video, but to take the car to the shop. So this is going to be what you plug into your car, and I'll show you in the video. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to put this into the OBD2 slot, and you're going to turn the car to the on position, and then it's going to do its magical thing. So what we're going to do is do that. So right here, then I can explain it to you. You're going to have these buttons for manually directing through the screen. You're going to have OK. You're going to have your back button. And so this is wired in. It's not wireless. I could have bought Bluetooth, but I decided to buy wireless because it really wasn't that important. But to have a tool like this in my possession was just the best thing for me, in case I have a code that fires off. So just wanted to start from the beginning. I'm going to show you how this tool works. Okay, so now I'm headed out to the car. I got my scan tool and the manual in the box. So I'm going to suggest that you do not, I'm going to hop my ass out here, y'all. So like I said, I'm in a boot. I'm going to suggest that you do not throw the manual away. It will show you how to use it. Hook it up to your DLC, that's your diagnostic link connection in the car, that you're going to hook your OBD2 connection tool to. So do not throw the manual away. It's going to help you get through on how to hook it up and to connect it and get your readings, and how you want to set it up where you can get your OBD2 scan tool read. So do not throw the manual away. A lot of us don't go through the manual, we just throw it away. So I'm suggesting that you don't do that. Okay, there's the show. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go out here and we're going to hook the scan tool up and see how this goes, and see how you can read it, and see how I'm going to film this, because I've never had to film anything like this, so it's going to be a little difficult. Okay, so I'm in the car now. I got the air on, letting the air hit because it's a little hot right here in Michigan. So I'm gonna let the air run for a second, because you do not want to turn the car completely on. All you want to do is turn the car on to the on position in the vehicle. You do not want to turn it all the way on. to get your reading, all you need to do is turn it to the on position. So I'm gonna let the air run for a second. That's why you hear the air blowing in the background. Then I'm gonna let the windows down. I'm gonna show you where the DLC is located in the Taurus show. But all you have to do, because it's really pretty much located in all vehicles under the steering wheel on the left hand side of the vehicle. So all you have to do is find it there, and that's where you're going to hook the connection up to. So let's go. So my DLC connection is right here on the Taurus. So this is what we're going to plug it into, and then we're going to turn the car on, and I'm going to show you how it reads the code. So I plugged it in. I'm going to turn the car to the on position. And as you can see, the scan tool is reading. So you want to click up, that's settings. You want to go over up to the OBD tool right here. So let's read it. Hit OK. And it says 8 codes. And so it says read. So that's one. It's saying that it's malfunctioning. Two sensor heater circuit. Sensor heater circuit. And it's given a code right here, and the code is P0155, and that is giving you the codes to where you want to read your meter. So it's easy to do, and it's going to give you the diagnostic. So we know my lights are on, and I already know the codes are on. So let me show you this. So let me go back, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the meter. It's disconnected, and I'm going to start the car just to show you that I have codes on the car. So as you see, the car is started. So you see the check engine light right here, and then you see my ABS, and then you see my traction control light. They are all on. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I was driving and all this took effect. So just to show you how easy it is to use this scan tool, it is just that easy. I recommend everybody go get them one. So on the scan tool, you'll be able to pick your languages. So what you would do is, let's go back out. You go down here to settings, you're going to hit OK, and you'll be able to pick your language. You'll be able to pick the unit, help, and about. And so those are the features you're going to have on this OBD2 sensor tool. And so what we're going to do is just exit out. And those are just some of the features. You can check your battery. So you're going to slide over. Hit till you get the arrow till you hit battery. You're going to press OK. And see, it's reading the battery level right there. Let's get my camera to focus in. And it's reading the battery level. I got 12.5, 12.8, so it's reading normal. So those are, like I said, the features that you're going to get with this OBD2 sensor tool. So let's go back out and exit back out. So when you are in the OBD2 and you want to read it, you hit OK. Hit OK again. And you're going to have your codes. You scroll down. And so you're just going to read DTCs. So you want to hit that, but you're going to also get clear DTCs, freeze frame. You're going to get I am ready state, and you're going to get vehicle information. So let's scroll down to vehicle information. So as you can see, you hit the vehicle information, you hit OK. It's going to give you the VIN number. So if you hit this, you can actually get the VIN number of your vehicle. So it has a lot of multi-functions. You have this, the CID, you can hit that. It's going to give you that code. So you have a lot of information that this little $25 device can give you about your vehicle. And so you don't have to be afraid. Just go through, play with it, and then you got data flow, and you got real-time curve. So like I said, and then you got oxygen sensor test. So you want to check your oxygen sensors. You can do an oxygen sensor test. The O2 sensor, it will read that. And then the evap test, it will do evap test. So it gives you a lot of features for $25. So don't be afraid to go purchase a tool like this, you know. And so this is why I bought it, you know, for I could go through, do my diagnostics on my own vehicle. So just like that, it is that easy to read the codes and get the codes off of the reader. I am suggesting that everybody go get them one. And like I said, you can check the battery and test the battery on here with this OBD2 scan tool. You can erase the codes. And the reason why I'm not erasing the codes is because on Tuesday, after Monday, I'm gonna take it to get the tires put on and new TPMS sensors, tire pressure sensors put in, and then on Tuesday is going to the shop so I can get all this cleared, everything fixed, and find out what is causing the ABS and everything to run like that, because the car is actually running good. I hear no noise from the braking system, but it can be a fault, like it said in the paperwork that I got from AutoZone, that is making this mess up. And so I have a warranty. I'm gonna let them do their job and I'm gonna go from there. But I wanted to get the tool anyway because the car is an older vehicle, or just in case anybody in my family just needs me to read a code, boom. You ain't got to go to AutoZone. Call me up, hit me up. I'll run over, or you can come over where I'm at. Because, you know, sometimes when your check engine light doesn't mean it's a major thing, and people just start panicking when it's that. It can be an open gas cap that'll make your check engine light pop on. So with that being said, MC with Tech, this is tech that's in your vehicle. I just want to get this out here, $25 versus paying $80 of rent, or paying $200 or $300 that people want you to pay for a scan tool. This cost me $25. It does the job. Now I would like the more expensive one that read a lot of codes for Ford, and it's $165. But right now my money ain't saying spend that $165. My mind ain't saying spend that $165. I am not a mechanic. I don't do enough work to do that. So $25 got the job done. Hey, there'll be a link in the description for the diagnostic tool. You can hit me up, MC with Tech. Hit like and subscribe. Help me to get this channel to blow up. Hit like and subscribe. MC with Tech.